All right, welcome everyone to Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Medalist,
Season 2, Episode 5.
Congratulations!
We did it! Yeah, that's a GOE plus 5 right there.
Right.
Yes. Because
Oh my gosh.
you performed flawlessly, beautifully. And now you
Like a
took
medalist.
first place at the Chubu Block. Fantastic.
It's fantastic. I loved then the coaches just being like, all right,
So,
we're gonna
let's talk
treat
shop.
you real nice, and then we're gonna be like, all right, give us the goods. What do you got? What do you got? Because we got, yes, obviously Hikaru makes us all kind of look great, but also her standing all alone at the top always kind of also elevates how we're not that great.
Yeah, right, it's the exception that proves the rule of only those two regions basically go there, unless you have someone like Hikaru.
Yeah,
So let's all work together now. We
to
were in
get at least
competition
one of
before.
us to have our student into the top 10, you know?
Right. Ideally more, but for now let's just get one.
Yeah.
But
I love that collaborative but also kind of vulture-like mentality of like, yes, this is all very honorable and very above ground. And
because at the end of the day, do we want to be in competition with each other, or do we want to just have our own athletes succeed, right? And just be the best that they can possibly be at this wonderful thing that they're doing.
Because that's Shinichiro's whole thing.
Right.
He is not trying to make himself be puffed up in any way.
Nope.
He is trying to elevate his students in the best way possible. And Tsukasa sees him. He sees the effort, the struggle, the everything that he's putting in. This is a silver Olympic medalist. Like, absolute legend.
And you passed his sniff test.
You passed his sniff
of
test.
Being like, hang on.
Like
is there
multiple levels, too.
Yeah, exactly. Is there some sus coach practices going on here, that I should be worried about? No. Oh, okay. Are you free right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. There's like a professional, and an emotional level they're about to bond on. Because there was something in the way that he spoke to Shinichiro that Shinichiro was like, okay, good. I consider you a peer. To, oh, wait, I consider you to be a good peer. To, oh, wait a minute, we need to hang out. We need to go and talk.
He basically put on his spectacles of character, right? Looked at him and then just counted green flag, green flag. Green flag, green flag. Oh,
gold
okay.
flag.
Yeah,
okay. We are.
All right, come on.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
That has me so excited for this episode because I love the adult plot lines that have gone on in this story thus far.
Yes.
Because I mean, obviously,
awesome.
we love Inori. We love her
seeing
just
all
wild
the kids,
energy.
Grow and struggle and overcome and all of that stuff.
It's fantastic. But yes, Tsukasa is a phenomenal character. So to see him getting rewarded in this way. Yes.
It's food for the soul.
It is. Yeah. But all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, sure.
Dang.
That way he can just focus on.
Whoa. So they have a very cool dynamic.
Oh my god.
Is he actually there? No, he is actually there.
He's actually there. Like a goddamn ghost. Yeah, how are you protecting this guy exactly? He's a goddamn phantom.
I think there's a story that the media would spin a specific way that makes him look bad.
Sure.
When it's actually completely the opposite.
Yep.
And it's the thing of where certain subjects, it doesn't matter if there's the most wonderful, specific, positive way of looking at it. The media will twist it and spin it a different way.
Sure.
Mesmerizing, yeah.
At best, you maybe get a friend to videotape you, but...
誰か教えてほしい。俺には才能があるのか。バカみたいに夢を目指していい理由になる。大人になったら、この毎日を後悔するのかな。
Ooh.
Sure.
Ooh.
Sure.
誰一人望んでいないのに。
Oh.
なんでこの人がい
Well,
るんだ。
third cup of tea. Let's
Yep.
go.
待っていたよ。時差ボケは
Ah.
大丈夫。
Okay.
Nice.
こちらはケウラジ先生。
I'm here to introduce you
夏休みに
to.
理を教えてくれた先生だよ。教え子さんが今日の大会で優勝して。
事情を知らないソニドリ先生が強制コンタクトを取ってくれ。
Yep.
タバコ。
This, like,
小高純といえば
guitar plucking.
徹底した自己管理で知られていたのに。
But this is the real man, yeah.
スケートやってないのか。帰ろう。今日は本当にお疲れ様でした。時間も遅いのでそろそろ。
場所を変えてもいいですか。ジュン君と二人で滑るために一枠。
Oh, cool.
スケートリンク。
You could skate with your hero.
Yeah.
ヨダカ純。
Yeah. Yeah.
スケート。
Both
Your dream.
social status and also just economics.
多分ヨダカ純は俺が来るのは本当は嫌だけど、ソニドリ先生に嫌われたくないからそうは言えなくて。ソニドリ
Oh my god.
先生。
He's nervous as shit.
アイスダンスとシングルではスケートシューズの形状が違うとはいえ、消えたい。
Oh, that's the worst.
どうして誘ってくれたんですか。
Yes.
ここに連れてきたのには何か
Oh, he's so nervous. You could hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
しいと思いましたよ。
見る。
This lo-fi music track
Yeah.
is just
Watching him skate is smooth jazz.
これがヨダカ純。初めて生で滑るのを見るんですが。
wow.
劇の時より上手になっています。
Wow.
このジュン君をお見せしたかったんです。氷に乗れない生活にずっと馴染めなかった。
Okay.
幼い頃から氷に人生をかけてきた僕たちにとって
Yeah. You've got nothing else.
ヨダカ純のスケートも守りたいんです。ジュン君が光の専属コーチに興味を持ったのも一人で滑る貸し切り枠を確保するという条件だったとか。
Oh my god.
氷の外で生きようとしたけど閉じ込められた人。
So then what was the reason for his retirement? Just got
あり
too
がとうご
old?
ざいます。その話を聞けただけでよかったです。
So now this tells me so much, yeah.
And now I'll be able to skate with a clear mind.
Yeah, yep, that.
転ぶの久しぶりだから衝撃がすごい。試した後に最高のお手本が立体で見。
Whoa. He's talking to you.
Yeah.
ずっと憧れ、今は倒すべき人になったヨダカ純。
Oh.
いのりさんのためにできることをしないと。表情でしかできない。
Learn and absorb it all.
Yeah. Make sure that you're still growing.
どんどん上手になっていく。頭の中で何が起こってるんだろ
新一郎君、いつまで選手やってたの。
う。高峰先生に聞いた話では、選手として試合に出たのは23歳と24歳の2シーズンだけ。本格的に始めたのは
Right.
20歳だったらしい。
まだたくさんのファンがあなたの演技を待っていると思うのですが、
What happened when I was 20?
Yeah.
That was when he ended things.
すごい才能。
そうは呼べない。限られた時間の中で証明できなければないのと同じだ。
Damn. Because then what's the point of talent, right? You might as well just enjoy what you've got,
Yeah.
right?
動画を撮る。
ジュン君の携帯は
壊れた。
That was hilarious.
君、バックフリップできる。
Oh. Oh. Holy shit.
やって。
きなりじゃ怪我をしてしまうのでは。
No. He did just fine.
Huh.
言われるがまま
Yeah.
My hero said jump and I said how high?
Uh-huh.
アイスショーのキャストオーディションもう一度行きなよ
Whoa!
Oh shit.
アイスショーでバックフリップができるキャストは貴重だ。
心配なら新一郎君に頼みなよ
What a legend!
ありがとうございますでも俺はもうその道はやめたんです
Yeah. I'm now working on developing my student.
が優れていて希少である自覚があるよね
Oh, hearing that now.
Mm-hmm.
さっきのジャンプ練習最初は転倒していたのに僕のジャンプを見て短時間で修正に成功した
Yeah, all you needed was someone to watch and tell
上
you.
達スピードに高揚する様子もなかった
Oh.
自分
That's
の
also a
能力
good
があることを
point.
自覚している証拠
Oh shit.
可能性をその年で捨てた君を褒めてはいない
Oh,
覚えているよ君のこと
really?
無謀な目標を掲げていた子たちだね無謀君はまだ滑れるはずだ右も左も分かってない子供の夢に奉仕する必要はあるのか
I mean, I get it, but
俺の分の一生を使って
yeah, I made a promise. Yeah,
あの日俺はあなた
and
に
I
そう言
did
った
that.
んですよ
Yeah.
あの子の大きな夢はざるごとに聞こえたかもしれ
Uh
ない
huh.
Right.
俺はあの言葉にどれだけ強い勇気が込められているか知っ
Unlike you.
Oh,
メダリストを目指す唯一か祈り選手のコーチを全力で務め上げるという夢がありますそれが
Holy shit.
君はいいコーチになれるかもしれないねあの子の夢は叶わない
but that's just not possible. Damn.
彼には僕と同じ道をたどらせるその素質があったから契約した
Olympic gold medalist. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
必ず金メダリストになる
God, blessed with divine power. You know.
僕の選択は全て正しかった僕は世界一になるために何が必要か知って
And not like occasionally, but like undisputedly.
けどわからないですよ氷の上に絶対はない
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
あるよ絶対は撤回してもいいよ
Yeah.
証明してくれるなら来月の全日本であと1ヶ月しかない
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No.
でも
Even so is the right response. Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's another?
必ず証明してみせます
No, I mean, that's
I
big words.
don't know, man.
今日はここで強化練習をするんですね
長くて
Oh,
リンクの
shit.
貸し切り予約は抽選式だからねこんないい時間に練習なんて偉いすごーく偉いこの数ヶ月でバッチテスト合格
Yeah.
Yeah.
難しいこと成し遂げて偉いスカサメダルも重要
Yeah.
なんで毎回あなたび言うんですかもう1週間経ちますよ
最高のタイミングで褒められなかった心の穴が埋まらないんだあと3日くらいは
3 more days.
Okay, then I will really like. Are they also at this time slot? Looks like it.
Nice.
Cool,
Cool.
Wow.
この中にきっと強くなるためには強さを証明しないといけない強くなれたからアスリートのスケート選手の
Yep, a whole new world.
ヤッホー
Hey,
そうたくんとリオ
Hi.
they got their switches out or something like it.
俺は虚しいけどね男子は人数が少なくて
Damn.
ブロック大会に出場しただけ
Oh, well.
ヒカルちゃんって今日来てるよね
アケラジ先生が
Trade offer.
北見先生と話してると思うけど
アケラジ先生に泊まりに来てくれるようにお願いする
あありょうくんもう司先生のせい
Huh?
自分の怪我したその浅い絆に一生よ
Wow.
うるせえな
Trying to sleep.
めえら遊びに来たのかクソガキ
They are Rugrats, actually.
Yeah.
Just seeing them. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yep, all the top performers.
Drama. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, and then you just get to see her routine early because that's what she's practicing.
Oh. Holy.
What? What?
The core strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, literally. The way she seems to be almost doing it slowly, but intentionally. Goddamn JoJo pose there.
Holy shit. Yes.
I feel like I need to pay now. Like,
Yeah.
I got a ticket to something. Oh, Italy. Is that where the, Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, here she
and there's
is.
Hikaru.
God, just dropping triples. That was a triple axel, I think. This is 3.5 rotations. Hey!
Oh, that's right. We're friends. Hi.
This is so
That's
cool.
right.
See, you made it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Now,
There's a really strong feeling when you have somebody that you look up to in an area of like proficiency.
Yep.
And then they kind of go, ah, you're
Nice.
here. Good
Yeah.
job. My favorite example of this was when I would go to the gym, there was a guy who was like a big meathead, right?
Oh,
And once I had like been going for like, you know, a few months from like early on in the year,
Yeah.
I went from being like, oh, only on these days of the week, and then I add an additional day of the week, and he was still there, and he kind of gave me this like, oh, welcome to Wednesday morning, like you're here
Nice.
now, and I was like, that's right, I am here,
Yeah.
I met. And it was just so affirming,
Right. When the swole
when the
tank
meatheads
says,
are like, yes.
getting big, king. You know, you're like, yeah.
And my arms are like this, and I'm like, yeah, you know.
Right.
Oh, it's great.
I had something like that happen the other day where I was fencing with one of the people that was like, you know, been fencing a lot longer than I have, right?
Right.
And afterwards, he complimented me. He's like, "Hey, your reposts were really accurate. They were like, oh, right at the same place." And I was like,
all right. Okay.
Oh,
We
that was
had
hype.
a good episode
Yep.
focused on the coaches because June showed up
Yeah.
because he was invited. This is a thing that they do. And basically, Shinichiro set up Tsukasa to be like, you know what? I want you to come here and join our little duo thing, and we'll make it a trio thing.
yeah.
And then rather than Jun being like almost a problem, if anything, he kind of is like, all right, I know this guy. I know what he can do.
Yep.
I need to kind of in some ways let him know, hey, this is the kind of thing where, like your little flashback, you might look back on this time and regret it when you realize that you pushed this girl so hard only for her to basically get smacked with the wall of reality that she's going to come up against pretty soon. It's yes, your luck and your pluck has carried you this far. you are about to hit the real world now. And
I love there are no absolutes on the ice, and he's like, oh yes there are.
Oh my God, yes,
I'm
there
one
are.
of them, right? Like,
I was gonna say the point values are very much absolutes. See, you can't hit a triple axle. You're not getting into the top 10,
right? Like,
or at least not the top 5. Like maybe there's some shenanigans you can pull to make the multipliers and the additives and all that get you somewhere in there, but
it's
no,
like no.
We're dealing in hard absolutes at Hikaru's level.
Right. There may not have been absolutes in the pond that you've been swimming in.
Yes.
But where she is now going, there are. So, yeah.
like, there's this aspect of the archetype that June embodies that is very easy to have him creep into asshole territory.
Sure.
Because he's speaking with such confidence and potential condescension.
Sure.
When he's trying to share basically the truth with this guy.
Yep.
With Tsukasa. But because in a lot of ways he doesn't show that much emotion, you can't really detect malevolence or any kind of snark with what he says.
It's something where
it feels very matter of fact.
Right, like in the most literal sense, it is literal condescension, right? There's no bite to it.
No. None at all.
Like whatever bite there was maybe back in the past when they interacted, that's kind of gone now because he's realized, okay, you have chops. You're not just some random person saying this. All right, you're actually backing it up.
You might be a good coach.
Right. But that doesn't change the reality of what I'm saying, right? Like, okay, cool. The fact that you're, going to try and break through that wall, great. It's still a big fucking wall.
Well, it's not even a big wall. It's we passed that wall a long time ago.
Right.
You are not racing to break through walls. You're racing to bend the laws of the universe and time itself.
Right.
Do you realize that? Like, that's something that, in a fun way, it's kind of like jumping in to like a NASCAR Grand Prix event or what have you. And you jump in and you've got a very strong, smart, fast car driver combination.
Right.
And you're like, okay, we have got a 3% lead on the fastest car. Let's go. We're gonna start taking off here. Guess how many laps that car already is ahead of you?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that you have an edge with a special gimmick or a thing or what have you. You have to catch up like 55 laps.
Right.
And so maybe you catch up 35 laps in that time, but doesn't matter.
And one of the most unrealistic things that you get in fiction is the whole idea of, there's the big head start, but that's okay, we can catch up. And it's like, no, if you're able to catch up, that means you're not at the 2% difference that you have at the high top level.
Yeah.
That means there's actually like a really crazy difference that shouldn't exist.
You're making miracles happen.
Exactly.
There's luck and pluck involved.
Right. And so,
rules.
fantastic, you made the one miracle happen. That's great. Right?
You know what? That shows that the two of you together can do great things.
And so definitely give this rocket as much fuel as you can and see where it goes. But
when you inevitably hit that spot.
Exactly. She will still progress at whatever rate she progresses, right? You can equip her as best you can and all of that stuff, but there are some things that you can't change.
Right.
And so
nothing you can do there.
Yeah.
I like the point being hammered home in a subtle way too, through the idea that Jun is better of a skater now with smoking than he was as a 20-year-old or what have you back then before retiring.
Right.
Because, again, time has always been on his side. So he's now, even without coaching and all the kinds of
and maybe,
efforts and all that.
And maybe his body's slowing down a little bit because,
he's
not 20 or whatever.
Put on some weight. He's not, he's not as strong or not as... No, he's actually a better skater than he was as an Olympic gold medalist back then. Do you realize how crazy that is? That is the point that he's like, I have my own talent and ability and what have
Right.
you. Yeah. Hikaru is on the same trajectory as me. Gold medals,
Yep.
first place, all the way. No
Right.
one can stop us.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
Nothing will. The only thing that can stop us is us.
A gold medalist among gold medalists, right? Like most people that get a gold medal, that doesn't mean that they're
They'll ever
completely
get one
undefeated.
again.
Yeah, exactly. That they've had a golden road the entire way there. No.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so having them get to talk about this is great. I love the way in which Shinichiro is kind of used to basically be the networker
Yep.
then this episode. Because you thought, like, going into this episode, like, oh, they're going to bond and
Yeah.
share a lot of things together. And they seem to be. Jun gets brought in, and then it's the,
Oh.
I understand what this is.
Right.
He's introducing me to Jun through this way here.
Yep.
And he has to do it in this very safe way because it's the, no, you can't know about all this stuff here.
Right.
But I think it's extra fun that going back, even him being aware of the Jun connection here didn't immediately get him access. It was then once he's like, I see the kind of coach you are.
Right.
Because then when they're actually here, he then says, thank you for not trying to make some kind of point that I am profiting off of Jun's efforts here.
Right. And
Because he is, but Tsukasa is too kind to make any kind of inference like that.
and not even make an inference like that. He can tell from how Tsukasa is acting. He doesn't even think that, right? Like it's just the
Yeah.
okay. There's a special situation here, right? And that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
love
awesome stuff. Tsukasa's panic of, one, just seeing his hero.
Oh, God,
Two,
yeah.
just the idea of like, oh, I'm going to skate with them. Oh, God. Also, we have this kind of rival drama thing going on here. That's
Yeah, I
something
don't
he
know
doesn't
if-
know about. Oh, my
Right.
God. All right, this is a whole thing. Oh, my God, they gave me the wrong skates. I guess I'll try and figure it out.
Yep. Oh,
Bro
falling
hit
on
the
ice.
Aaron Yeager, and it's like,
Yep.
your gear wasn't even right, and
Yeah.
he still did the backflip.
Right.
That moment of like, can you do a backflip? Immediately made me think like, wait, why
is
is
he
asking
trying to
that?
get him killed? Like to crack his skull or something?
Well, less that, but more like there is no reason in my head why my current understanding of Jun's character would do this.
Right.
And it's the, I'm trying to give him a career opportunity. To me, it feels like when people come to me and they're like, I want to do YouTube. I'm like, all right, so here's the equipment you use, here's the software, here's the stuff here. You can get started with $100.
Yep.
You're gonna be good to go. And then they're like, but wait, not actually like right now. I'm like,
All right.
well, where do I send the video to? Where do I send these links to? Like, you know, I'm handing off the effort to you. You can do what you want with this. I was trying to help you here. And that,
Right.
I love that.
One of the other things that I loved about this is the so Tsukasa's whole thing of there are no absolutes on the ice. No, there are. Jun being like, "Hey, can you do a backflip? Go do it." Jun asks him the question, yes, and he tells him to do it. But the fact that he did that means that he already is fairly confident that he can do it.
Right.
Which, considering that that is not something that Tsukasa has practiced, that is something that is would understandably seem dicey and spicy and what's going on here. But instead, once we realize, oh no, he actually was able to do it. Not perfectly or anything, but like he was able to, actually even land it
Because
too.
he was watching how Jun does the stuff
Right.
before with the spins and the jumps.
Yes.
And so because Jun saw that and ascertained correctly that he could just mimic what he was being like
Right.
shown, then he's like, oh, then I'm going to see if you can mimic my backflip here.
Right. And that, I think, is something that is a wonderful way to showcase not just that specific skill that Tsukasa has that you noticed, but also the way in which when you have someone who has so completely mastered their physical craft, they know all of the little things that make something like that work.
Right.
And so then they can see whether or not you are someone that is already doing those things or capable of those things.
Yes.
And so they can say, do this thing. And, oh, hey, yeah, you can do it, because of course you can, right?
Right.
And
As they correctly can assess your capacity because they've got a very high level of awareness of their own abilities.
And it is wild, the level of detail that people at, I'm not even going to say Jun's level, people at that incredibly high level of
athleticism,
of physical capabilities and awareness
Yeah.
can then see that in other people.
Yes.
When I'm in a lesson with my fencing instructor, it's not the, hey, you need to relax in general. He'll be able to say specifically, without even being in contact with my weapon, this part of your body is too tense or something like that, right?
Relax that part of your forearm.
Right. Yeah. Your shoulder is tense, right? It's like, I'm not doing anything right now. It's like, yeah, but it is. And then it's like, oh, okay, there we go, right?
Yeah.
And just by looking at a person. And so, and I feel like those little details are easily lost or forgotten because you end up having this person is so good and they've got the aura and all of that stuff, right? Which is also fun, and the show does that wonderfully, right? But it's little details like that that really sell to me like right, it's not just he's the power ceiling. He is the Golden Road gold medalist Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
That is what that means. And that in skating. Gotcha. Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's made all the correct choices. He's never made a mistake on the ice during a competition.
And so skating is, of course, his whole world. We don't need to have some involved scene about his backstory after retiring. We just need the image of the broken TV and him in the dark room. And we're like, yeah, we entirely, completely get it because this is your whole life.
Yeah, I do like the point to be made that the reason why this is secret, and also the secret connection coaching-wise between Jun and Hikaru, from Shinichiro's perspective, is that he wants to protect Jun's skating. And this is something that I think was very quickly glossed over, and it makes a lot of sense that it's not the main focus of this episode.
Sure.
But it's something that I think you could extrapolate the meaning as to, wait, obviously Jun loves skating.
Right.
And he wants to be able to do it. But, like, how does that need to be protected? Are you talking about his ability to just go and skate unmolested, like harassed,
accosted by reporters
just
or
reporters
whatever,
and stuff, or something else? And I think it's this. I think it's that, but it's also this other thing here. So, if he's going to teach someone, right? He at some level needs to basically also demonstrate some measure of what he's asking them to do.
Especially if he's wanting to teach them at the Golden Road kind of level.
Yeah, it would be helpful. It's the kind of thing where he would probably be holding himself back if he didn't do that a little bit.
Right.
But anybody that would then see his skating would not just accost him of the, like, oh, look at how incredible your skating is.
Yeah.
But they would go, oh my God, wait, you're better than ever before. Why don't you come out of retirement? Why aren't you competing? And if that then becomes a narrative of, for some reason, he's holding back and not doing all this, it can drum up false expectations that he's actually practicing so that he'll return at some point.
Sure.
He'll then actually make his debut at some point. They'll spin some kind of false narrative of him then being someone that's actually been training this whole time.
It can make it so that then Hikaru's whole Golden Road ends up just being like, well, she's just, doing what, Jun did. So, okay, whatever,
It's something that, yes, that's a very good point. But it can something that would not just be a thing where he wouldn't be able to do it as often because people would just harass him.
Sure.
But then it would kill some of even the desire for maybe the reason why he does it in the first place. Like, he does it literally just because he loves doing it. If he didn't do it, he would go fucking mad. Like, that's the kind of thing where I get that part so much. But that if someone then goes, hey, if you can do this backflip, you can make a career out of it. Like, there's a whole thing for this here. And in some ways, I like then that what he basically propositions Tsukasa with is the thing that he would probably be the most afraid of and annoyed of if
Oh,
this side of
fun.
things was revealed
Yeah.
there. So in some ways, it's kind of mean without him, I think, realizing it, because this is the thing that would realistically happen.
Sure.
It's not a malevolent thing to be like, this is what would happen to me, but it's when I imagine seeing and assessing this guy, this is what I should do as a professional. I should let him know, these are your stats, this is what you could do,
Right.
and you should probably take this information here and go send it to some people that can,
Right.
help build your career and stuff
Yeah.
with it.
You'll absolutely be able to make a living doing it and all that stuff, and it'll be a good living, and yeah.
Yeah.
But that isn't Tsukasa's dream.
That is not his dream right now.
Right. His dream is to make Inori succeed.
His dream is to make her dream possible.
Right. That's it.
That's it.
It's not some vicariously, my dream of skating that went unfulfilled can only be fulfilled by her doing what. No.
Yeah,
It's
Shinichiro
literally
and
just-
everybody has already checked to make sure that
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not a thing here.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just that he wants her to do well. And so that's something where I have. We don't know why Jun retired necessarily, right? We don't necessarily know what his dream is with regards to skating and teaching Hikaru and all
He
that stuff.
might have just found the top of the mountain and was like, you know what? I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
content now.
Yep. And then and maybe it's lonely there. So he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, you actually could join me up here. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the ropes, Right? Like, oh, there aren't hardly any people in the world that can do the kinds of things that I do, and so therefore, yeah, it would be great if there was one more, right?
It'd be great if there was someone that I could watch skate and have it have the same luster and wonder when I was not at the top. I think that that's also one of the things that's really fun about sports that you're really passionate about. Sometimes you are very passionate about doing the sport,
Okay.
but it's not actually something that you enjoy watching as much. Some sports are just inherently less fun to actually watch and get as much out of. It's more I have to be involved on the team, on the field.
Right.
If I'm not there, it actually hurts to watch, And I think the more competent you are, that is just the case in general. It's the whole thing of like Hollywood actors not watching their own films kind of thing. It's like, I'm already like,
Oh, sure.
I'm already a goat in this regard. I'm not
and-
looking at them to study anymore. I've now just found more fun experimenting at the top with
Right.
this success. You
Yeah,
know?
because you've internalized what makes a good film and what makes good acting, and so you know when you did good work and you know when you didn't, and so then it's just all right. Yeah, I want to do the good work.
I just do the
You know,
work. The work
right.
is the reward and the fun of it.
Right.
So
rather
in some
than
ways,
having a movie that is going to be commercially successful or whatever.
right. So in some ways, Jun's skating is now pure. It does not have any ulterior goal behind it than
Right.
the enjoyment of doing it.
It definitely feels like there's this. It's a sort of like endangered species little like cove in a zoo, right? Where it's like,
Right.
yep, and this is where the art of skating
Yeah.
can be further developed
Right. It's something
without
where
regard for the world and all
Right.
of that.
It's something where maybe on some small level he's trying to hit quads in every single jump right now. Like
Sure.
just for his own, sake of it
Right.
and all that.
Yeah.
Cuz like
Yeah. What else do you do?
what else do you do, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
Like,
combining a quad into a quad,
Right. Like if your whole existence is this thing that you do. That's
Yeah.
you just do that.
Right.
Time that you're not doing that is like, well, I could be playing,
I could be playing Pokemon right now.
I could be playing Pokemon right now.
No, I feel that so much. I have basically an internal like counter that if I'm not doing enough Ultimate Frisbee in a month, I don't get like medically, clinically actually depressed, but like I get depression symptoms.
You sort of like power down a bit,
Well, yeah, it's something where I think a lot of people will like resonate with this, but there's times when you're on, but you're like, or you have good energy just in general, but you're not on.
Sure.
And I feel like then there's other times where your energy is on, is good and it gets applied because you're on. And so this is just something where he's like, hey, yeah, you've got good stuff here, but like, are you really like living? Like there's almost something with that of where he's maybe projecting a little bit onto this guy of being like, of Tsukasa and being like, hey, but like, are you really happy doing this? Or because obviously that's not his value system. He's like, no, you're gonna regret this. Like that's what he's basically saying.
Right.
At some point, it ties into his little flashback. Like you'll regret this at some point.
Yeah.
And Tsukasa's like, I don't know. Maybe I won't.
Yep. And you know what? Yeah.
Awesome.
In a month.
Yeah, in a month. Yeah, like I feel then the Class A Olympic medalist hopeful girls vibe here of like, you little rugrats, you think you guys are like you guys know anything.
I know that it comes from a place of belief in Inori. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That being said, Tsukasa, a month is not a lot of time.
It is not a lot of time.
It's not a lot of time.
No. Oh my god.
If anything, it's one of those things where the one bit of suspension of disbelief for this show, I would say, right, is the idea that, okay, you have Inori able to do these things and get better in this kind of quick way. Okay, awesome. That's unrealistic in and of itself, or rather, it's exceptional in and of itself.
It's exceptional.
She's able to do it. And it's not that happening. It's that happening. Oh, and also,
I'm going to take the top spot away from the current.
Sure, but not even that. The idea that as people see her rocket ship launching, they're not like, holy shit, what the fuck is happening there?
I think they are.
Like they're starting to for sure.
But it's more the like professional, what the fuck, it's more just like,
yeah. Oh. Like if this works and you actually manage to have Inori beat Hikaru in a month.
Yeah. Of course, then, June
there
would
is
be
no.
like,
no,
that's why I don't think she's going to come, potentially even close to this.
How?
But I would love to see her drop into the top 10 through some very clever thinking and coaching and also just display of ability. But,
and maybe it's something where, like, if it
Let's
gets
get
to the
to
point where her and Hikaru actually slug it out effectively, and, like, even if she still loses, June's like, okay, point taken.
That was pretty awesome.
Point taken, you know.
I'd love to see what you could do with another, 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be awesome. But, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.